So in last class we discussed about Google Maps, right? So now this class we will discuss about the next step, that is a runtime permission. So that we call like first I'll create runtime permission project, then I'll explain what is the runtime permission. Right. So like nowadays when we install the apps, so immediately it will ask that please allow camera permission, please allow gallery permission, like this it will ask many, right? So that we will call as a runtime permissions. So on that runtime permissions, now we will see how that runtime permissions we will able to give, because whatever the special permissions we are giving, that latest versions are expecting that permissions, so you must has to enable that permission. So that is the reason we have to enable that runtime permission here. So just a minute, we will do that runtime permission here now. So for that runtime permissions here, now I'm adding that two buttons in the UI. So one is that the check permission, other is for the grant permission. So two buttons we will add in this. So meanwhile, anyhow, we required that data binding, right? So we will add the data binding in this. So here now I'm adding that data binding. So enable equal to true. So just added that data binding enable equal to true. Let us sync this. So in this now, here also first we will add the data binding. So that is the layout. So here now I'll create a linear layout. So orientation vertical. So this I'll call as a runtime permissions. So runtime permissions. Right, runtime permission. So here I'll take two buttons. So button one. Just a minute. Hello. Yeah, so now here I'm taking the two buttons. So ID, so that is the check. So text, check permission, right? So margin 10 dp. So grant. So one is the grant permission, other is the check permission. So added to. So here grant permission. Right. I added two permissions. One is the check permission, other is the grant permission. So for this now we have to write the listener action. So how we will write the action? So that we will write here this. So in a regular process here, now I'll write here that where binding. So where binding colon. So that is the binding name will be activity when binding equal to null. Here that is binding equal to, so data binding util data binding util dot. So here now I'll write this. So data binding util dot this. Right here now we will import this binding, right? So from here now, first we'll write the listener for the both. So check permission dot set on click listener. Similar way, I'll write grant permission, right? Check permission as well as the grant permission. So both I have written here this. So for that, just I'll import one thing here, that is the where where permission to permission request code. So request underscore code. So this equal to success code I'm putting here. That is a 200. Success means normally we'll call as a 200. That is an HTML terminology that we will call that, right? Now within a check here, now I'm writing this if check permission. So I'm checking the permission, check permission. So I'm writing that check permission. In case if it is a permission as checked, now it will display here toast that make text this at the rate main activity, write this at the rate main activity, comma. So here in case permission already granted, here I'll put that simple granted. Then toast dot length dot show, right? Else here I'll put so that is here please grant. So please grant. This one I've written here, right? Then next in a request permission. So if not equal to, so check permission, just I'm checking that check permission is not equal to this, then here we add request permission. So here we are requesting the permission, request permission. So else, so toast dot make text this at the rate main activity. So here already granted. In case if it is granted, this will execute, otherwise that will execute. So toast that length long that show that. Now with this we have to create an function. So here we created one function with this name, another function this name. So first check permission also we have to create here one function. So I'm creating here that is private one check permission. So this is the boolean, means it will give true or false. So it will give the true or false. So that we are checking here. This it is the boolean. So boolean, right? So here now, first of all, in a request permission, we have to add that request permission. What permissions we are requesting? So that we have to add within this request permission, right? So in a request permission here now, activity compact, where is that? So means with reference of the activity compact, we are requesting that permission. So that is activity compact dot request permission. So dot request permission. So here we are requesting the permission. So that is with reference of this comma. So array of whatever the permissions you request, that you can request within array of like comma. So that is the array of. So within this now Android dot manifest dot. So that is whatever the permission dot. So now first I want to give camera. So camera permission, comma Android dot manifest dot permission dot location read logs read contact like this. We can write number of like one more I'll write Android dot manifest dot permission dot message. So media we will write otherwise. So read media images. Right. So these are the permissions. Like otherwise, contacts, read contacts, camera, right? State, phone state, call. We'll write the call permission. Call, call phone. Right. So these three permissions added here, right? And outside of this, whatever the request permission code we added there, right? So that we have to add here. So that is the means 200. That is a permission request code, right? Permission. What we added here on top. So that I'll add here this request permission code. So it will come here with the permission code. So comma permission request code done. Then so within this here, now we have to write here. So whatever the permissions here it is where result. So total 3, right? So 3 times we have to check results equal to context compact. So with reference of the context compact, so that is the context compact dot check self permission. So this at the rate main activity comma android dot permission dot. So first one we added here camera, right? Like this, we have to add other permissions. So that is the this to this line, copy, paste 2 more times, right? So this is the result 1, this is the result 2. So this is the main activity only here now. This is the read contacts, this is the call phone, right? So total we added 3 permissions, right? Then it will return here because this is the right return result equal to package manager with reference of the package manager. So means with this package the permission has granted, and so result 1 permission granted and result 2 permission granted. Like this we will add all the permission granted here. So then now we have to run this, right? Permission request code, it is done. So why it is not calling the private? Otherwise here directly will put this 200, right? It will be okay. So this at the rate main activity, why it is not coming? So this we have to write outside this, right? Now this is called, right? Now these 3 permissions we have to add in a manifest file. So in a manifest file here now, so users permission, first one is that is the call permission. So Next, users permission. Read contacts. Right. Third permission, users permission, camera. So these three permissions we have to mention in manifest file. Right. Then we will run this and we'll see this output. Wait, I'm running this now. So just like connected my mobile. So here it is showing something. Yeah, I think it requires some extra thing. So that we will add here. Done. Now I'm running. So meanwhile, I'll open the visor. Just a minute. Yeah, so this is running right now. We'll check first, check permission. See here, it is saying that request grant means permission requesting, it is asking. Now I'm clicking this. See, it is allowing, allow. So like this, it is allowing the permission. Right now, if I click this, it is coming here. This. So in this way, you will get that result here. This. So this is the here we are checking the permissions. So grant permission and check permission. This means this is mandatory nowadays. Whenever we are calling, like previously without user permission, it is taking the permission. It is taking that, but nowadays user must have to accept this permission. Then only it will be allowing this. So that is the permission. Right. So this is you can practice here. Now 8 p.m. I have one client call. So tomorrow we'll continue the next topic.